Hello and welcome back to The Current. I'm today's host, Davis Bell, and with me I have two terrific guests for today's episode. Evan Miller, a senior guard, and Ali Zelaya, a senior forward for UNCW women's basketball. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us.
Thanks for having us.
We'll start off with an easy question. When did y'all first start playing basketball?
Oh geez, I always say I was like born in a gym. My older sister, she's 4 years older than me. She played, and she actually went to Monmouth University in New Jersey. So basketball's in our blood, and I've been doing that ever since I was 3 in the Little League. So yeah, we're a basketball family through and through.
Nice. Yeah, my family isn't a basketball family really, but they just kind of stuck me in like the YMCA, like all sports like program when I was like 4 or 5, and I just stuck with basketball really.
Now, Ali, you started your career at Carolina Chapel Hill, but you're actually from Arizona. What was that choice like to choose to go to Chapel Hill, and what was that move like going across the country?
Honestly, I thought like for college, it's 4 years. It's an experience. It's not like I'm signing my life away to be in Carolina or in some other state for the rest of my life. And so people are like, geez, did you hate your family? You went that far, you know? And I was like, no, it's actually because I love them and I'm so comfortable and confident that I was able to move far. Like my sister went to New Jersey, and they're like, what did we do? All our kids are going across the country, but it's just like I wanted something different. I've been on the west side my entire life, and when I came, I was talking to Banghart for a while at Princeton, and then she went to Carolina, and kind of all the pieces fell together. A good basketball school, great community, and great academics. And so it was kind of like, all right, let's do it. And I've obviously fallen in love with the state of North Carolina itself. I love having all the seasons, being by the mountains, the ocean, you know, like that southern hospitality. It's weird when I go home because I'm like, people are mean here. I'm like, geez, everyone's so grumpy, but I'm just so used to like the culture here. So I get why people especially do come to Wilmington and stay and don't go back. So
well, clearly North Carolinians did something right.
They did something
when you
right.
transferred, you stayed here.
Yeah, I know.
But Ev, you didn't quite travel so much from hometown to college, but you did travel across the state. What was that process like choosing UNCW?
I mean, I just have always gone to Wilmington growing up, and I just love being by the beach. And when I met the coaches at the time and the whole team, it just kind of felt like home, and the campus was awesome. And it's not too far away from home, but it's like far enough, you know? So, yeah.
Like you said, you've been here for 5 years. You've seen this team change, this program change a lot. What can you say about the changes you saw this season, especially with a veteran leader and player like Ali coming in?
Yeah, I mean, I think the main difference is just us winning a lot more than I have in my career, which was really nice, and just having a ton of people who can contribute. And I feel like our team was really close this year, and I don't think I've been on a team that close before, so that was always really nice. It was never felt like I dreaded to go into practice or anything because I knew that all my awesome teammates were going to be there, so that was always fun.
Yeah. And Ali, how did it feel, you know, you coming in from 4 years at Chapel Hill to your last year here at UNCW? How did Evan and the other returners help you get settled into Wilmington on and off the court?
This was the first time I've ever felt like I was a part of like actual like team, like sisterhood. Like I was like, wow, because I grew up with sisters, so when people would be like, it's a sister, I'm like, this is not what sisterhood is like. So when I came here, I was like, this is actually like what it's like. Like I could individually hang out with any of you guys, like on the court, off the court, and that just goes to show like how much fun we had together, and just how we got along, and that really changed. It makes basketball fun. And my biggest goal, like when I came here, was I want to have fun and kick butt playing basketball. And it was like everyone else had the same mindset. Even in the summer, like we literally started out by, we were just talking so much trash and just having a great time in those workouts, and I just knew that was going to carry over through the rest of the year. We were extremely competitive through the ups and downs. We stuck together. It was just, again, it was a sisterhood, and I think Evan, you've been here obviously the longest, that you set the foundation for the people coming in, and they did a great job, and the people who came in capitalized on it.
Well, like you said, Evan, you've been here for a while. You've seen a lot of different things. You've seen a new coaching staff. Coach Woods came in 2 years ago now. What was that change like? And Ali, what was the change like for Coach Woods getting you to Wilmington?
I mean, I would just say like her discipline and the way that she wanted things to be very structured and us to know exactly what she expected from us. And I would just say, yeah, her just making sure that we knew our job and that we knew exactly what we needed to do to win for sure. And I think a big difference was Coach Wood's recruiting, obviously, Allie and a ton of other girls. I think she does a great job at that, so I think she'll continue to do that.
Yeah, honestly, you know, in a world of money and politics and all that stuff, I was just kind of tired of that. I just wanted to get back to playing basketball and just the love of the game, and I could see that Coach Woods had that. And obviously, I mean, she's selling a great place. It's not like she's working with nothing.
Yeah.
It's a great community, great people. I mean, if you've walked into trash for a game, I mean, it's really not hard to sell that.
Our beach is better.
Literally, it is.
Yeah.
And I mean, I've been to a lot of beaches, but again, something just keeps pulling you back
our beach
here.
really is
It
the
really
best.
is. But yeah, no, so it's just like the things that she was selling or telling me, it was real and it was true. And I saw her vision, and I knew that I only had 1 year. Obviously, I wish I had more, especially if I play with people like Evan. And again, when we played our last game, I was like, I'm not crying because like we lost. It's just I'm gonna miss y'all. Like I'm really just gonna miss playing basketball with you guys. And so yeah, I feel like she didn't have to like overhype or sell anything to me. She just gave it to me straight, and I fell in love with what was there. So
Yeah. Well, y'all both played college ball for 5 years. I told Coach I'm trying to find y'all a 6th year of eligibility.
I was.
Trying to do it
We're
somehow.
old.
Yeah.
But it looks like your college careers are at an end. So looking back, what was your favorite moment on the court, and what was your favorite moment off the court?
favorite moment off the court is we would always do game day coffee. And I will say, just like, because at Carolina, like we never were allowed to leave the hotel.
Yeah.
So like the fact that we like as a team would just go find a random coffee shop. I love local shops and businesses, and so the fact that we'd literally walk Philadelphia and like just go in the streets of there and find a coffee shop. We'd always take a picture. I know, just like us having a routine as a team, but also it's just something that's outside of basketball that we just love and connect with, and it's literally coffee. Like, you know, I got matcha all the time. I would always make sure that the place had matcha because that was my go-to drink and stuff like that. So I don't know, it was just so, again, it was just so refreshing to do things outside of basketball together, and we've had some crazy adventures.
Yeah. I'd say road scoops is one of my favorite things. You know, after a road win, we all just get ice cream and just
The biggest
hang
ice
out.
cream.
Yeah, it's all on Coach.
Yep.
So.
And it's after a game,
Yeah,
so we
we
got
can
nothing
just-
the next day.
Yeah, we can just get whatever we want. But
Yeah.
I would say on the court was maybe our win against Monmouth. I thought was
Ooh, that
really,
was a good one.
really nice.
That was fun.
Yeah,
I remember that one. That was a
yeah,
good
that was
game.
awesome because they're just a really good program too, and that was a good like win at the beginning of conference for sure.
Yeah. I don't know. I might say Puerto Rico because I feel like that's when like we
Oh,
first like that's when
yeah.
we really connected as a team. I was like,
Yeah.
oh dang. I'm like,
Puerto Rico in
We're-
itself was all just super fun.
Puerto Rico. I mean, it's Puerto
Yeah.
Rico. Come on, like being on the banana boat and stuff like
Yeah.
that, flying off in the
Yeah,
ocean,
that was so fun.
like just stuff like that was just again. It bonded us in so many ways, but on the court, like Nene hitting the
Yeah.
one shot, and I was playing against my old high school point guard too. So, but again, that's just like, you know, like because obviously we were such a new team, like chemistry was really important, and we just like we had it, but we didn't click. And then after Puerto Rico, I was like, oh dang, we could be really good.
Yeah.
And I think that's when we started to go on our upward little streak there.
I remember the lights kept turning off during our game.
Literally,
though.
yeah. Anyone
the
who's
gyms,
watching,
like lights would go pitch black, like
Yeah.
3 or 4 times during our game. and
one
we would just
time
have
we
to
literally
stop.
was like, because you know, like sometimes it's like dark, but like you can still see. One time it was like pitch black. I was like, I can't see anything. I didn't know
we were
where
like
to
yelling
walk.
each other's names. I
Yeah.
could hear
See
Corey.
the
She was like,
flashlight.
Evan.
Like, what? As if that's gonna do anything.
Yeah.
Like, no, yeah, that was entertaining. But again, like
Yeah.
that
Might be
makes
my
basketball
favorite
fun. Yeah.
favorite moment on the court.
Like what?
Certainly a unique moment on the court.
Yeah,
Exactly. You
definitely.
can't say that
I've
we've
never
all-
had that
I've never
happen.
had that
Yeah.
happen either. Multiple times, like 5 times
Yeah.
it felt
Good
like.
grief.
Yeah.
But y'all both mentioned Puerto Rico. I believe it was the San Jose State game went to overtime.
Yeah.
You won it, and then you ended up finishing the season 4-0 in overtime. I remember I was sitting in Trask. Y'all had a lot of close games. I told Coach that she was going to make me go on blood pressure medication.
Yep.
But y'all ended up winning a lot of close games. Y'all are some of the leaders. What can you say about the effort of this team in those close games down the stretch?
Yeah, honestly, like it's hard to explain. We just like get on the same wavelength. Like in Puerto Rico, people don't know this. They called a play for that shot that Nene hit. We had no idea what play it was. I'm
We
telling you, we all
messed it
looked
up
at each other.
so
We messed it
bad.
up horribly, but we were so connected. We were just like, whatever it takes, the
Yeah.
obstacle's the way. Like we just literally were just like
We
so
were
confident in
so
each other.
locked in, like when she was like telling us what the play was,
Yeah.
that we kind of forgot that none of us knew exactly
the
what we
play,
were supposed
like-
to do, but
And
we
that
figured it
happened
out.
multiple times.
Yeah.
But the thing is just like we were so connected in those moments. Like I think like, you know, it's like, yeah, the team that wants it more or whatever, but like, I don't know. Like I just looked at them and I was like, these are the people that are with me. Oh, we're fine. Like we got it. Like this is look, I don't care. Kate's gonna hit the shot. Evan, Nene, like I'm gonna get the rebound. I'm gonna get the block.
Yeah.
You know, like it doesn't like I knew everybody was gonna do what they were supposed to do when it came to that. Sometimes even the close games, I'm like, please go into overtime. I know we can win it if we go into
Yeah.
overtime. You know, so it's like I don't know, but something switched in our brain, the
Yeah.
whole team when we go into overtime because we're like, this is our shot. This is a 0-0 game,
Yeah.
and all that
Yeah.
matters is who wins these 5 minutes.
And it also helps, I feel like a lot of the time we were the ones that were like pushing ourselves into overtime. And I know like with that momentum, it's always so much easier. And just everyone, just like I said earlier, just like knowing their job. You know, like we all trust that we're each gonna do our job, and that like just helps all around. Like on defense, I know Allie's gonna be there rim protecting, blocking whoever, and Kate and whoever hitting the threes. So yeah.
Yep. Thank y'all very much for being here, but you're not off the hook quite yet.
Oh no.
We've got more fun planned with today's guest, but first let's send things over to Emmy with Wave Watch.
If you'd like to keep up with Evan and Allie, follow them on Instagram at AllieZelaya3 and at EvanMiller0 as they continue their basketball careers past the college level. Be sure to keep up with our UNCW Seahawks all off season on social media at UNCW_WBB to see who's on the roster for the 2025-2026 season. That's all for Wave Watch. Now tossing it over to today's game show.
Thanks, Emmy. Today our guests will be participating in our new game segment, Guess the Logo College Edition. Our contestants will be shown a unique college sports logo and must identify the logo the quickest. The person who identifies the logo will earn a point and a shot in the hoop to earn an extra point as well. A game of knowledge and skill. Are contestants ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Let's begin with the first logo.
South Carolina. Oh. And then
Next logo.
No, Campbell. I'll take that. Oh. Okay, I need to pay attention.
She's getting some practice early. Let's go to our next logo, please.
Auburn.
The colors are black and white. It's throwing me off.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. And then
Next logo.
Charleston.
That's correct. That
I
is
didn't know
correct.
that one.
Oh my
Okay,
God.
and
That's a
you're breaking it.
compliment.
Okay, all right.
All right, she's got to capitalize. Let's go to our next logo.
Townsend.
Yes, there we are. There we are.
Why are you so fast?
Was that a tie or was that me?
No, you got it.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
Do I get
okay.
points for the logos too, or just
Yes.
Okay. So that's
Next logo, please.
NC State.
Yeah,
There
we
it
got
is. All right, we got to capitalize. Ooh.
That
Still
was
take the point though. Next logo.
Iowa. No.
No.
Louisville.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Louisville.
Louisville is correct.
Yeah, I don't want to sound dumb and guess.
All right. Early points. Next logo.
Like a hawk.
Alabama.
Oh, that was a tie.
Yeah.
Comes down to
Oh my God.
Okay, we're getting closer though. Okay.
heating
I'm
up.
locked
Heating
in.
up here.
Kentucky. I didn't say University of Kentucky. That would have been way too long. Okay, one of them.
Yeah, we gotta hit a shot.
All right. Who would?
Oh wait, Memphis. No.
That is not. I'll give you a hint. It's a SEC team.
Missouri.
No.
Mississippi State.
That is correct. Mississippi State.
Yeah, I didn't know that one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Oh, no.
Next logo.
Charlotte.
Charlotte. You
Killing
that's your hometown.
Absolutely
if you didn't get that, it would
killing
have
it,
been bad. Okay.
All right. I mean, this
Well,
is
I can
ridiculous.
catch up. I can catch
Yeah,
up.
this is
Keep missing.
ridiculous.
Point is different.
Delaware.
That looks like a cloud. What is that blob?
I am. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I need to lock in.
Yeah,
You're getting all the
okay.
C
All right.
18.
A made shot makes a difference here.
It does.
Villanova.
Yes. Oh.
You got it.
Okay.
Next logo.
Miami.
There it is.
I want to block your shot. I was gonna say.
This is ridiculous. Okay,
Good memory. Next one.
Texas.
Yes.
Nice.
There we go. Oh.
Thought that one was in.
Next logo.
Stanford.
Oh.
Why do you say it like
How do you
that?
say it so fast?
I don't know.
Next
talk a lot.
logo.
Ohio
Ohio
State.
State.
I think she's
Sheep.
You got it.
Okay.
You got it. I
Okay,
keep
ball
missing.
don't lie.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Oregon.
Yes.
Money. Wow, I hope you guys got that. That's good.
I'm gonna do a granny the next one.
Stony Brook?
That is correct.
I don't know any
That
of
is
the
a great
CAA
guess.
logos.
Oh my
Ooh.
gosh.
Okay,
they're
this is
so
cursed.
Big-
Hofstra.
There
that
we
right?
go. Yes,
Yeah.
that is correct.
Okay, I'm grannying
Good
this.
conference.
Oh. Yeah, I'm not grannying again. That was bad.
Alrighty. This is a tough one.
Monmouth.
I'll give you a hint. This is a
Iowa.
team in North Carolina.
North Carolina Central?
Yeah,
That
I
is
would have
correct.
never guessed.
That's what I
Wow.
wanted to guess, but I was like, I don't want
It just looked like a hawk.
to calm down. Bro.
One of us have to make a basket. Delaware? No, what is that? Is that a peacock?
I like the guess. I like the guess.
Coastal?
That is correct. Coastal Carolina was the correct answer. Yes.
Wow, Allie, I am cooking you.
Shut up.
Oh my gosh, but I can't
Wow.
make a shot.
First one to make a basket?
Yeah. might take us a while.
And that is a wrap.
Wow.
And
Hey, good game.
and we have our winner. Is there anything you want to say after that tremendous?
No, not really. That was just
I just no ball.
cooked.
Ball
just
is life.
cooked her.
No ball. That was a great matchup, and that was also a great way to wrap up our time here on The Current. I'm your game host, Dylan Thompson, and we'll see you next time right here on The Current.
Still missed it. Still missed it.